Welcome to the Nerd Party.
Hello, everybody at home, and welcome to Second Contact, a Lower Decks commentary podcast. I am your co-host, Tristan Riddell, and with me, as she always is
Charlene Schmidt. Hello.
I am excited about today because we are talking about the famous, or should I say infamous, Starbase 80.
Starbase 80? Sorry, it had to be done.
It did. This is Season 5, Episode 5, and this is how Memory Alpha describes it. Ransom uses too much disinfectant gel while Mariner gets paranoid about curses.
That's what they get out of this one?
This episode description sounds like one of those Season 8 Twitter accounts of one of the shows.
It does. You are absolutely right. Wow.
Oh, speaking of which, somebody should make a season, like if we don't get a season 6, like there should be like a season 6.
That's our idea.
Blue Sky.
We're going to do that.
No, I mean, nobody should do that. That's a horrible idea.
Yeah.
No one should go to Blue Sky and do that right now.
That idea sucks.
Yeah. All right. Well, should we just kick this pig? Should we just get it going right off the bat?
Well, I'm not in the habit of kicking pigs, but let's do this.
All right, okay, we'll do this one instead. So for those of you, if this is your first episode with us, we do a commentary for you, and you get to listen and just purely enjoy it. But you can also follow along with us by watching it on Paramount Plus or however you watch it. And so we we play the video, and then once we see CBS Studios Productions and it fades down to black, that's where we hit pause, and then we'll give you a countdown, 3, 2, 1, play, and that way we are synced up. But you can enjoy it either way. Shar, are you ready?
I am ready. Are you ready?
I am. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Shabam.
Shabam. The warp field, it never ceases to be pretty. I love Lower Decks warp field.
One of my favorite things in Star Trek is sub designs of uniforms. Kind of like there's desert wear, there's cold wear, the all black when they go on tactical missions. Things like that. And so now we get to see some underwater wear.
Yes, wetsuits. They're
and
okay.
Once again, it's episode 5, so we're seeing more and more facial hair growth.
Oh, yeah, we got to do the Boehm stash update, don't we? It's filled out a little bit.
I think his stash is in, yeah.
Yeah, the rest, still working on that. He's got a teeny bit on his chin.
He's got a little patch going.
Little patch. Yeah, this is a fun progression to watch. I can't wait until we can binge the whole season and then just really watch the progression pretty much in real time. Also, shirtless.
I was just about to say it. It's just like, I love that only on the Cerritos, everyone is still sopping wet. There's water on the floor. Rutherford and Boymes are shirtless, and everybody's just like, yeah, we just got on this mission, so, whatever.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I'm not surprised about Rutherford, but Boymes, would he not be a little more self-conscious? Or is duty that important that he must report to the bridge ASAP?
I think that's right. I think this is season 5 Boimler. If it was season 1, probably would have covered up just his nips with something tight as shit around his chest.
What are those things called? The pasties? Maybe he'd do that. That's true. He's trying to be so confident.
Those would sell.
Boimler pasties? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine pasties like with Boimler's face on them?
I'd buy those.
Me
I wouldn't
too.
wear them, but I would buy them.
I can't believe I just admitted that, but I totally would.
This was one of my favorite jokes from the episode. Is like when she's just screaming and Ransom's like, "Are you going to do that the whole time?"
The answer is yes, and I love that too. So this is it. We're finally going to go to Starbase 80. We've seen this place a little bit. We've heard a lot about it. It is infamous. It is the last place you want to be. And certainly if you're Beckett Mariner, you'd rather die first. But here we go. We're going to do it.
Yeah, I'm so happy that we get to go to this spot, mainly just from a visual standpoint. Like I want to know what it looks like, how it works. Yeah. And this has to be like the shame of Starfleet. Like when you see it, You understand? It's one of those things where like, why don't you just decommission it? Like we're in a resource scarcity is no longer a
Yeah.
thing. Build a new one.
Look, it's not pretty. I'll say that much. But when we get into the meat of this story, I really do love this story. It is pure Lower Decks.
There's also this episode had a lot of callbacks, tons of callbacks, visual and otherwise.
Yes. Okay, one of my very favorites was the bats, along with the Star Trek II music that's meant to creep you out.
What were the bats from?
Star Trek II, the Regulus station, there was, well, it was a mouse, but here there's bats.
Okay.
Right?
I don't remember that. I'm not saying it's not there. I just don't remember it.
Oh my God. Okay, I know it's been a few days since this episode premiered, Tristan, but really?
No, I remember the bats. I just don't remember it from Wrath of Khan.
It was a mouse that in that instance, but the creepy music
Oh,
accommodates.
okay. I got you.
They're making that parallel. So, okay, what does it mean when somebody says that transporters aren't safe for organic use? So you can transport just objects like furniture or something and they're going to be fine, but people, no?
Yes, correct. Because as we see, we're in a decontamination bay, which is a huge callback to Enterprise. They're all wearing blue underwear, even though they don't normally wear blue underwear. They just really wanted to nail the Enterprise reference home. Everybody's having their T'Pol movement. Yeah. So yeah, in Enterprise, early Enterprise, they're just like, I think the Travis said like, hey, they just cleared it for organic use and then like
that's coming from. Okay.
And then Reed was like, okay, organic like plants and fruit and vegetables and stuff. And he's like, no, we're talking about security officers and helmsmen. So just really nailed it home. But also at the same time, like, okay, the Starbase. And again, another Enterprise reference. They're so old and mismatched that their uniforms are from Enterprise era too, which doesn't make sense.
And how cool is it to see the Enterprise era uniform Lower Deck style? I really like it.
I do too. I think every style works. And also, I think you saw. So in the hallway, we have TOS designs.
The Jeffries tube.
With the Jeffries tubes, and then outside we had a TNG era Delta painted on the side.
Yes.
And inside they're wearing ENT designs. So they really just throw it in. We're like, this is a mismatch throughout the ages. Like this.
Yeah. And like in the background, there's the old TOS comm system. Like it really is just the biggest mishmash of every era of Star Trek we have ever seen. Like this place has seen some things. And it is so beaten up.
I love how even in this kind of environment, like whenever we see Tindy on the screen, she's usually smiling. Like if there's no focus on her, she's just enjoying herself, enjoying life.
It's just her natural state. Yeah. Now I gotta admit, I'm not the biggest fan of corn dogs. Not even the vegetarian version.
Oh my gosh, I love corn dogs.
Do you? Okay, what do you like about corn dogs? Maybe I'm not getting good corn dogs. They just don't taste that great to me.
It's a hot dog wrapped in cornmeal. I mean, what's not to enjoy?
I mean, there's so many other things you could eat, like a burrito.
I love I don't think it is an ENT reference. It might be, but with the gravity plating being weird, and they just kind of she like held on to what was like a fireman's pole, but then all of a sudden went up. In ENT, like in Enterprise, there was a reference to that. I think at the first episode as well, where like there's a sweet spot where you can kind of fly up and switch.
Yes,
I'm wondering if that's referencing that.
Was what they were going for. Yeah. So Chad here running the corn dog station, I was expecting to be just the biggest jerk because his name is Chad, and I apologize to all the Chads out there, but you do have a bad rep.
Later in the episode, another one of my favorite jokes is when Mariner loses it when the zombies tackle Chad. She's like, "No, Chad!" like they're super close.
Right. They probably bonded over some corn dogs. But I mean, yeah, corn dogs are Chad's life, apparently. Just like, wow, okay, dude. I don't know, man.
So this episode, I think, drags a little.
Do you think so? Okay, in
in
what
my
way?
opinion,
What do you think is dragging? What do we need
because
to move?
we're in minute 8, and it's not until we get a few more minutes in, probably around, I don't know, probably around like the 10-minute mark, the 11-minute mark, when things actually start to happen. Like when we realize what the plot is, because like, yes, we have like, there's a problem and there's some sort of MacGuffin where they're just like, oh, we need to go to Starbase 80 because we need this type of equipment. They get there, we're viewing Starbase 80. It's just kind of presenting Starbase 80 to you. But the rising action hasn't happened. We don't understand what the problem is and what they're doing. And like, we don't know what the point of the episode is until we're about halfway through. And it's just kind of weird.
You know, now that you mention that, that's a really good point. And the first time through, I did not notice that. And I think the whole idea is to get caught up in the visual presentation of all of this mishmash of Star Trek designs. So I was, taking note and looking through here and there and everywhere and enjoying that. This, I suppose, with rewatch value, though, that is going to become more noticeable. And that's fair. Now, we haven't talked about Gene. That's definitely Gene Roddenberry. Yeah? The engineer guy?
Oh.
The engineer guy.
That did not occur to me.
What? Looks so much like him. Come on.
I'm gonna have to take a look at him again. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I think Gene Roddenberry was a pretty tall, formidable man, wasn't he?
I'm not sure how tall he was. But he does have like that nice, like later Gene had more of like a rounder belly, had the gray hair. Just definitely seems reminiscent of Gene. Oh, and we are now on, I guess, what is the promenade of this station? And they've got all the used uniforms. I would totally go to that store.
Also, we got an Akamarian reference, the species from the Vengeance Factor from TNG. Huge callback.
Huge. Love how these are old film canisters. Like, these haven't been used in hundreds of years at this point, right?
I love a good zombie episode. I feel like every TV show should do a zombie-esque episode. And this is like our third zombie episode from Lower Decks.
I was going to say, it's kind of done. And that's my big criticism of the episode is, haven't we done zombie stuff before? And I was just kind of waiting story-wise for this is a classic, is Mariner right or isn't she kind of a moment.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people have listened to Mariner, sometimes people have not. And so what's going to be the twist this time?
I love how Ransom got in a little hot water with the captain when he's just like, you use these at the academy? I'm not that old.
Yeah. How old do you think I am? It is cool how this station does have an arcade, though. I'll say that.
That was one of those things where it's just like, I felt like I needed to kind of go back and pause it to see all the background stuff.
Yeah.
Of what they put in, because there's so much packed into the frame it makes you wonder, like, what you could, like, famous chunky sauce.
Yeah, honestly, you know what somebody should do who has a lot more money than we do is take an old abandoned shopping mall and make this, like, remake it into a Star Trek attraction. Because there's so much cool stuff happening in the background in this place, like all the stores and what have you. I think there was even like a XXX shop at the very beginning.
Like, good Lord.
Get everything you need.
I love
we don't have holodecks, but we got an equivalent.
I love the recurring theme with Ransom's gel. Like, it got him out of it got Gene out of there.
You know, it definitely checks that he would just slather this all over himself as much as possible.
Yeah.
You know, thinking back to the sunscreen.
I'm completely disagreeing with you about Gene Roddenberry. Like that.
You don't think that's
no. Gene was 6'1". He was no.
All right, listeners, who's right? Chime in. Let us know. I love that this place has stairs.
And I love that, like, it's so on brand for Ransom that he gets excited about going 30 stairs, and he's talking about how it's going to affect his glutes. And
Right.
I feel like Ransom would have been one of those characters that it would have been easy to make him obnoxious.
Oh, yeah.
And be so focused on fitness and himself, which he is, but to the point where it gets in the way or it gets kind of eye-rolly. Now it's just kind of like Ransom. You know, like when it happens, like they do it just enough that it works.
It's true. They walk that line really nicely with him because you're right. He could have become a very two-dimensional cookie cutter kind of character. It's not that bad. I mean, for a supporting character, he's not a main, so we don't know him as well as, say, Mariner, but we still love him. Also,
a Tarkanian reference with, you know, like from the episode where Geordi turned into that blue glowing lizard. And so he's like half one. I never thought I'd see references to this again. This episode made me happy with and later on we get Elorians,
yes,
Guinan,
we sure do,
and also anaphasic life forms, which is a Beverly sex ghost candle.
Oh, that's
reference.
Yes, love that so much. I was totally expecting our captain here, since she is an Elorian, to do the Guinan pose. You know how she does against Q. Like, I feel like that was a missed opportunity. Plus, with the stairs, they could have done like the Star Trek 5 thing of, deck 1, deck 2, deck 50, deck 98, that kind of thing. I was waiting for that, and it didn't happen.
I was actually at a con where John Delancey was talking, and somebody asked him about the whole fighting maneuver, like crane tiger thing that they were doing.
Yeah.
And he said, he's like, honest. I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, honestly, it was really nothing special. Like they both Whoopi and I, they told us that I think it was something like they might add in something else later, or like the director said, just do something. Like when we pause on you, and that's what they did, and that's it. Like there was no reasoning, there was no oh my gosh, there was no backstory. It's just like they told him to do something and they did it, and then that's made it to the episode.
Wow, I've never heard that story before. That's cool. It was memorable though. Good job, Whoopi.
Yeah.
Yay, the arcade.
In Lower Decks, this happens a lot where everyone looks like really intense and crazy, and then all of a sudden the music and the lighting shifts, and they're like, oh, but we're nice. Here, have some extra tokens.
Yeah, totally. Yes. This is another room to check out all the stuff in the background. There is a Mootsie game back there.
And we have one called the Captain's Chair, Ferengi's Fortune.
Yeah.
Now, I think that the engineer's vest that he's wearing is a callback to Scotty.
That's definitely Star Trek 6 Scotty.
Yeah, like in the motion picture, like the vest that he wore, yeah.
Wait, motion picture?
I'm not the motion picture, I'm sorry, like the original series movies.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, wait a minute. He was wearing those terrible jumpsuits.
He's wearing the jammies.
He was wearing the jammies, the form-fitting jammies.
The jammies with the belt. Very form-fitting, yes.
Very form-fitting.
Oh, also, Gene Jakubowski, played by the great and phenomenal voice actor Stephen Root.
That's right. Yeah. What a get.
Also, there was a hidden koala in the arcade.
Oh, there was. I missed it. Oh,
yeah.
Damn. Okay. Reason to go back. See, that's what makes Lower Decks so much fun. Is the rewatch value is high on many fronts, but this is just one of them. Because, look, I'm looking at the screen and I still miss things.
There's a lot of times in Lower Decks, and this is one of them, where the whole crew gets infected with something or it gets taken over, and it's just, and then it goes back and everything's fine. It's to the point where you're like, and no one died? Like, are we sure? Like, no one got hurt or died? But then again, it's Lower Decks, so they might not have found out.
This is true. One of my favorite, funniest little clips in this episode is that guy who's all zombified, just riding the little mechanical horsey thing. The little
Yes,
horsey
I think it was
ride,
a
just
Targ.
back and forth and zombified out, drooling all over himself. I don't know why that image is so funny, but I enjoy it. Like, you're not ever going to get that on live action Star Trek, but you will here.
One of the beauties of this show.
Yes. I can't believe this is like the halfway mark of the season already. What? So fast.
So
oh, Livik. Ugh.
The self-destruct thing, like we find out later on that she gets to the bridge and then just basically turns it off with a button, just one single button press. From when we start with the search for Spock and then move our way to next gen and then further on and further on, it gets easier and easier to self-destruct the ship.
It does. Like, yeah, they had to go from 3 people giving their secret codes in Star Trek 3 to Janeway having like not even no 2-factor authentication or anything, no verification whatsoever, to just destroy the ship. Janeway Pi 1 Alpha 0 or whatever it is.
Yeah. And now Mariner just has to hit a button.
Yeah. This might not be a great thing? Question mark?
Next TV show, it's just going to be just somebody making a noise and then
self-destruct engaged.
I seriously love this sex ghost candle energy callback with the whales.
Honestly, it's become one of the funniest, best in-jokes in Star Trek fandom, don't you think?
I'm really surprised that they didn't do more of a callback in the show, because like even Mariner, like when the commander said that she was an Elorian, she's like, what, like Guinan? You know, like it was, you know, kind of for those who might not have remembered what an Elorian is, but you think that like Tendi or Boymes would have said like anaphasic energy. Oh my God, like Beverly's sex ghost? What? Like,
I don't know. They don't have to tell us that necessarily. Those
oh
who
no,
know.
I totally. I'm just surprised that they didn't. Is
you know
what I'm
what,
saying.
Tristan? In earlier seasons, I think they would have done exactly what you said. They'd spell it out a little more, maybe to bring more people in, because I have learned over time that a lot of people are watching this as their very first Star Trek because they like the comedy. They aren't necessarily missing out because they don't understand all the weird callbacks that we see. They still get something out of it, and then that encourages them to go back and watch all the other Trek.
Hey, that's cool, because I hadn't really heard that. I haven't really seen that.
Yeah,
so it's,
I've heard of multiple stories now where this has happened, and at first I couldn't believe it because my view is that this show is a love letter to fans who are already fans. But if it works as an entry point, hey, great, I am all for it.
Also, the person who plays the commander, who voices the commander, is Nicole Byer. And if you're a Brooklyn Nine-Nine fan, specifically, as I am, also played by Trudy Judy.
Nice. I did recognize her.
She's been in tons of other stuff.
Yeah. But. Yeah, good cast this week. Good guest cast. So, did they put this thing in a microwave?
That's it. That has to be what it's based off of. I bet you that's something.
I'm sorry if it's not.
Thing. No. Like I really think, like, because that's one thing that Lower Decks really does well, is that they'll find stuff in Star Trek that was probably kit bashed, that probably was a microwave repurposed for a live action episode, and then so they saw that in the episode and said, okay, that's what we're gonna make.
It's gotta be
and draw it exactly how it was in the show.
Yeah, they just changed the control panel. That's it.
Yeah, there's that one guy who finds everything in behind the scenes and posts it on social media. We should wait for him to... Jorg.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He's such a good follow. If you're not following him, you're missing out. I do love how our crew here helps at least try and help out Starbase 80 and scrub it up a little bit, because they know what it's like to be the scrubby, piece of the Starfleet puzzle. It's like the ultimate Lower Decks. Like, they are the underdogs. They are those scrappy ensigns. Well, this is the scrappy space station that always gets overlooked.
Even makes reference to that. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
That's why I love this story. And then it's great to see Mariner come around on that. That's fun.
I think I like this episode a little bit more the second time watching with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because like you realize where it's going, and so you're not like impatient, like what is this about? What are we doing here?
Mm.
And so you kind of lay those to the side. I thought it ended kind of weird though. Like I thought this was an odd note to end on, Freeman like running towards the huge back and then it's done.
Yeah, it seems a little abrupt.
Yeah, which is unusual for Lower Decks.
Yeah, like I don't know, they're going for a bit and I'm not sure how well it lands, but that's it. That is our episode this week.
And it is, man, this season is going by way too fast. We're halfway through the season. We're halfway through season 5. And this potentially, I mean, this is a huge possibility that this is our last season. So we're at the halfway mark, folks. And we want to know what you guys think of the season so far. We're halfway through. Let us know. Go to thenerdparty.com/second contact. Click on the form. It's thenerdparty.com/second contact/contact, or you can just go to thenerdparty.com/contact. There's so many contacts.
Just go to the nerdparty.com and then look for the thing that says contact, and then you'll contact us, and you fill out the form to contact.
Under the show, second contact. So, just do what Shar said. Go to thenerdparty.com. Send us an email. Let us know what you think of season 5 so far. And also, you can find us on social media, Facebook at The Nerd Party, Instagram at The Nerd Party, and on Twitter at Join Nerd Party. And we're working on going to Blue Sky as well, trying to figure out if we can get a show page there.
The Trek Party is moving there right now.
Is it?
It is huge. It has exploded. Yeah.
Okay, because you and I we've canceled our Twitter accounts for a lot of good, solid reasons. And
had to, yeah.
That we're not going to get into. But that's interesting, because I was just kind of I was kind of like, oh, I guess that's it for social media for me, because my Trek family is gone.
No, guess what, buddy? It's all happening right now on Blue Sky. A lot of the people that you loved on Trek Twitter, it's now become Trek Blue Sky. And there's some great starter packs out there where you can just automatically follow every account on that list and find the people that you're probably following over on the other place.
Geez, you and I are gonna have to talk offline so I can figure out, because I know nothing about it. I signed up for the Insane Robin, but I don't know anything about it. So, Nerd Party's gonna start in a startup over there soon. But yeah, you can find us all over the place there and everywhere. And we just love you so much. Live long and prosper.
Join the revolution. Join the Nerd Party.